Welcome back to What Do You Think of This mini-sode edition.
Yeah.
Our mini-sode series is where we play games, we drop hints, we warm you up for next week's feature episode. I am Jeff Abiad. This is Josue Escobar.
Hello, everybody.
Today, we're going full garage band energy. We're coming off of last week's big Incubus episode.
Incubus.
Which was a lot of fun. And we're going to be talking about music in movies.
Yes, we are.
But it was funny that the beginning of last week, unplanned, ended up a whole board game segment.
Oh, that's right.
I was like, it made me want to go play Monopoly.
Yeah, and which we did. Like I was telling you, we bought, Monopoly for the first time, introduced it to the kids, and we actually played it
with the wooden pieces.
Yeah, which we made a lot of use of actually in this round of playing the game.
Why do you say that like it's a surprise?
Well,
you built a lot of property?
Well, because my kids are, 7, 8, and 10, right? And the game, I think, is 8 and older is like the thing. Okay. So Ella had Elizabeth as like her teammate, but really just letting Ella do her thing.
Yeah.
And you will not guess who won this game of Monopoly in my home.
It wasn't Ella. It was?
It was Ella.
Okay, but she had Elizabeth there helping her.
I mean, it wasn't really that much. I mean, Elizabeth had to are you sure you want to buy an auction?
Okay, because she was a wild card. That's how she won.
Yeah, that's what she won. She, somebody would land on something and they'd be like, I don't want to buy it. And she's like, I want to buy it.
Yeah.
And you know how the banker has to auction it off?
Yes, which we didn't do as kids, but now,
I never did that as kids either. But
who's the banker?
Elizabeth.
Okay. And how is she as an auctioneer?
So she starts at half.
Okay.
I
was more like, is she like it's a park place for you. It's a $50, $55. I see a $56.
Ella was like that. Yeah. She was like 35, 36, 40. And it's like, babe, hold on. Like, you got to let somebody else say.
Oh, she was just outbidding herself.
Yeah. And I forget what it was, but one of the properties somebody didn't want to buy, and it went to auction.
Yeah.
Elizabeth starts at half price, like, I don't know, $30 or something like that, or 50. And Ella's like 50. Eva's like, Elizabeth's like, okay, who wants to buy it for 54, 55? Eva's like 55. And it keeps going to the price. They get to the price of the actual property. And then the kids keep going. They don't know how to stop it.
So who turned it down? Ezra?
I think I turned down one of them.
Oh, you didn't want it.
And now
they're trying to bid for it.
Yeah. And I'm like, guys, it costs only $100 to buy.
Yeah.
You don't want to spend $300 on this property.
If you really want Orange Grove, I forgot the property name.
Like Ventura Avenue or something.
Ventnor.
Like
Ventnor's a good one.
Yeah. And this was at the beginning of the game, so no one really has anything to collect. But apparently Ella just like, I'm buying.
She really had her heart set on that.
Yeah, and so she actually ended up having a lot of property, and then at any moment she got money. She got lucky with like community chest and a chance and all those types of things.
Yeah,
and she won Park Place. Is that what we call it? Park Place.
Yeah, the blue one.
Not Park Place.
Oh, the free parking.
Free parking. She got free parking a couple of times. So she had a lot of money. She's like, I don't know, I'm rich. And so she's just like buying stuff. It was really funny to see. And I was trying to be strategic about stuff, but then at the same time landing on her properties.
Yeah.
She at one point had like a hotel on all of the, I forget what the green properties are.
Oh yeah, Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah, those. She had all of those, and she had hotels on every single one at one point.
Yeah.
I had like Boardwalk and Park Place all like in my properties, plus a railroad or something like that. She also had utilities, the water utility. Yeah. And so I landed on one of Eva's properties with 2 houses on it. Had to pay her. And then immediately afterwards, I landed on Ella's property, and it was like, you owe her $1,500 in rent. I'm like, I only have $200 to my name. So I started like
Yeah.
mortgaging everything and selling it all. I ended up selling everything to Ella.
She's a shrewd
Just
businesswoman.
Oh my gosh. And so I'm the first one out of the game. I'm out. It's Eva, Ezra, and Ella, and then they just all slowly but surely just land on her stuff.
Yeah.
And at this point, she owns the entire two sides of the game.
Yeah.
This is impressive.
You're done. Every time you roll, and you get close, then you're like, 24, please roll a 24. It's like there's not possible to skip all those properties. I just need to strategically land on, not even the utility, the railroad, go to jail, maybe community chest, save me. I'll even take the property tax. Just don't land on Park Place or Boardwalk.
Exactly. I told Eva, I'm like, you should buy my stuff, buy my properties from me, because if you put a house on it or whatever, automatically it's like $1,700.
This is when
rent.
you were tanking?
Yes.
Okay. So here is where you have to make your house rules, because you're not actually allowed to do that. Now, we would totally play that way.
Yeah.
But once you land on somebody's property and you owe them money, I could be wrong about that. You can definitely mortgage it to the bank.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're technically allowed to go, hey, let's make a deal at that point. But we would always do that.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you're not supposed to, but I totally did. I mean...
Also, free parking. I don't know who doesn't play with that, because it's in the rules in bold. It's like, you get nothing for landing on free parking in bold,
Yeah.
But I'm curious, and I want to ask everybody listening, if you're on Spotify or YouTube or whatever, comment, what's your crazy house rule?
Yeah, I want to know, because I don't know if I knew this or not, but I didn't know that was a house, like a house rule that anyone can come up with. And now I'm trying to come up with really interesting house rules.
It gets out of hand, because then it would be like, well, if you land directly on go, you get 500 instead of 200 for passing it. Or if you roll snake eyes, $500. And we're just we had to buy an extra stack of cash because everybody was getting so rich.
The house rule that I always played was, or always played with the family and everybody was the money that you have to pay in like the community chest or the chance cards.
Yeah. Right in the middle.
Go in the middle.
Yep.
And then if you do land on free parking, you get all that. And then every time every time free parking, like somebody takes free parking,
drop 500.
Drop 200.
Oh, we do 5.
Oh, really? 5? Yep. Man, we need to do that. Well, Elizabeth, we're doing that next time.
It would have saved you.
Yep. I landed on free parking like twice, I think.
Did you? Yeah.
It wasn't enough to win the game.
No. Yeah. Well, it could have gone a completely different way for Ella, and I'm glad that that's the way that it went. And
she felt really bad for winning.
What? Oh, this girl, she needs to be celebrated.
I know. She was like, when Eva finally went out, she started tearing up. Well, Eva teared up.
Yeah.
But then Ella went over to her and hugged her and started tearing up with her. Like, I love you. I'm sorry I won.
What a nice Christian family. I still remember, and I mentioned last week, my poor sister, and it was a joke in the family for years, because I remember distinctly her under the table crying with just a single $1 bill is all she had left.
Poor girl.
And it's like, we laugh about it now, but there's still a little like, that hurt.
I'm kind of glad I didn't win, because it would have been, I don't know, the kids would have maybe hated it.
Can I tell you, I have no memory of ever losing a game of Monopoly.
Are you for real?
Yeah. It got to the point where I had won so many times that I started to become afraid to play, because I'm like, I'm going to kill my streak, my lifetime streak of Monopoly.
Wow.
There must be some point in maybe recent history, my kids will remember, where they finally won, where I finally was like, oh, thank God.
Is it like the competitive nature, or is it just like...
I don't know, because I don't feel like in some things I'm super competitive. Maybe when it gets to games... I'll go all, not, and I won't be mean about it. I'm not going to tease anybody, but I will, in Monopoly, I will bleed people dry, because that's a game. It's like,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I felt with, not winning. I felt okay about it, because I didn't want it to sour them to playing the game, because already they were kind of thinking this game is a little bit boring and whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I don't want to be super competitive about this. I want them to enjoy it. Whatever.
Right. Yeah. You want it to be fun.
So I didn't really go out and compete. I did some stupid moves and like, I'm buying that, and I spent money and I didn't play conservatively or whatever.
Right.
So,
well, my strategy since I can remember, since the dawn of time, has been to get Boardwalk and Park Place.
Yeah,
that was it.
That's what I wanted to do at first too. But
I have won entire games of Monopoly by just having those two properties and throwing all my money into hotels.
Really?
And just waiting, And so to the point now where my family who knows me will like, don't give that to Dad. Everybody's like, no, or to Jeff or whoever the family is I'm playing with. Don't trade him Park Place or don't give him Boardwalk because that's my jam.
That's like what I was thinking too, but nobody would land on it.
Yeah, it's hard.
And meanwhile, everyone else is buying up properties, and I'm like, okay. Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah, welcome to our new board game podcast.
Well, we play a whole game of Monopoly in front of you.
Yeah. So, okay, today I have 3 quick rounds to set up next week's episode so you guys can guess as we're playing round 1 what next week is going to be. But we're tying on from a previous theme. But this first round is real or fake band. Now, I want to be just completely transparent. This is another round of Chat GPT, Quiz GPT.
Quiz GPT.
So
we should start that.
I think we have started it. It has begun. And so no telling whether or not some of these answers are actually accurate.
Okay.
But, the ones that I know.
Yeah.
So the whole quiz today is called Quiz Me Like a Rockstar.
Quiz me like a rock star.
Yeah. And it's celebrating movies about music, especially bands, performances, or chaotic musicians.
Okay? All right.
So here's round 1, real or fake band. And your job in this round, you listeners and you, Josue, is to guess one of 3 options. Whether the band name that I give you is a real life band.
Okay.
Whether it's from a fictional band in a movie or a show, or it's completely made up. So A is a real band. B, it's a fictional band in a show or movie. C, totally made up.
All right, cool.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
Number 1, Stillwater.
That is what is it? C, a band in a movie?
A band in a movie is B. That's your guess?
B.
That's correct. Do you know what it's from?
It is from the movie Stillwater.
Oh, no. It's from Almost Famous.
Almost Famous. Okay,
yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Almost Famous. The band is Stillwater. Have you seen that?
Nope.
Me either. Band number 2, Crimson and Cloverfield.
That is a fake, all-out fake movie.
Band. Yes.
Band.
It sounds real, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, because it's like combining Cloverfield and something else, I think.
Maybe. I don't know, but I thought it sounded... If you haven't formed your band yet and you need a name, I think Crimson and Cloverfield is a really good name.
Crimson and Cloverfield. Like a Cloverfield covered in blood.
No, it's Crimson and Clover. It was Cloverfield and Crimson. Crimson Cloverfield would be a Cloverfield. You're lucky, but it's all bloody death. Well, yeah, we should have a whole round about what band names mean.
I know, right?
Okay, number 3, Sex Bob-omb. Bob-omb is hyphenated, so I think it's supposed to be bomb, but it's Bob-omb, O-M-B.
Dude, I think that's a real band name.
It's a fake band.
But it's a movie?
It's from a movie. Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Oh, gosh. I've never seen that.
I've never seen that either.
I know people told me that movie, it's worth it, but I haven't seen it. So.
Yeah, I know nothing about it. I'm finding more and more, even now from ChatGPT.
Yeah.
It's like, I've seen these movies, Jeff.
Crazy.
How come you haven't seen them? Okay, you got 2 out of 3 so far. Oh, man,
right.
I always forget to have a pen. Number 4, The Electric Mayhem.
That sounds completely fake.
It is fake, but it is from a piece of media. It's the Muppets.
What?
Yeah, The Electric Mayhem. Remember where Animal's the drummer?
When is Animal not the drummer?
Dr. Teeth. Isn't that the guy's name?
No.
The teeth?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's pure Muppet funk there. What genre do you imagine the Muppets band is?
Hand rock.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
Well,
I defy you puppeteers to try and play a drum kit with a puppet.
I know, right? That's crazy.
I mean, obviously he's not playing it, but
Oh, he is. That's totally him.
Mm-hmm. I love Animal.
No CGI there.
Band number 5. I'm curious how people are doing because I would do, I think, worse. than you are doing in this. You're doing pretty well. 50% so far. 2 out of 4. That's a failing grade.
Okay.
Dog Star.
Dog Star?
Mm-hmm.
That is a real band.
Oh, you are correct. Do you know anything about the band Dog Star?
No, I don't.
So apparently Keanu Reeves plays the bass.
Oh, it's really funny. I listened to a podcast with him and his band.
Dog Star? They were all on it?
They were on, a podcast with Michael Rosenbaum, who plays Lex Luthor in Smallville.
Keanu Reeves seems like a musician. Michael Rosenbaum, no.
He is a musician.
He
plays acoustic, I think. Sings.
Really?
Yeah. I think his band is called Sunspin.
Okay. Not Spin Sun. I don't know. Bloody Clovers, what was it? Crimson Cloverfield. Okay, number 6. Funky Frog and the Hype Machine.
Funky Frog and the Hype Machine. I think that one's going to be completely fake.
You're correct. Okay, you're getting the sense of this whole thing now. This one's called the Oneaters.
Oh, that one is a band from the movie, That Thing You Do.
Yes, that's correct. It's a fake band from a real movie, and they had a one-hit wonder and a pronunciation problem.
Yeah, the Oneaters.
It's the Oneaters.
The Oneaters.
Number 8, Fifth Cellar.
Fifth Cellar.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fake band.
Yeah, but doesn't it sound like a kind of moody post-grunge from like Incubus era?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, at first I thought it was, something maybe a band that plays at a winery or something like that. From the cellar, the wine cellar.
The Fifth Cellar.
The Fifth Cellar.
What would a winery have in their fifth cellar?
Only the best of the best, baby.
So that's with this band, only the best of the best.
The 5-year wines.
Yeah. We only come out on special occasions. Okay, how about this one? Sing Street.
That is a band name in a movie.
Yeah, do you know what the movie is?
I don't.
I'll give you 100 extra points if you can guess the movie.
Oh my gosh. 100 extra points. The movie would be Prince Caspian.
I'm sorry, the movie is Sing Street.
Okay. Oh. Gosh.
I don't know. According to the
originality, people, please.
I have no idea. Okay, we're getting close to the end here. How about Sonic Death Monkey?
That is a fake name.
Fake name, completely fake?
Completely fake.
No, that is fake, but it is from High Fidelity.
High Fidelity?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen that movie.
I haven't seen that either.
Or maybe I have. Is that the one? I mean, we got to look it up later, but I think that movie has Erwin, the actress.
Arwen?
Mm-hmm, Arwen.
Yeah, Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler in it, I think.
You were just talking about Captain America. She was in that.
Yeah, that's right.
Supposedly.
Or was she?
Yeah, exactly. They keep saying she was, but I saw that. I'm like,
It didn't really look like it was real.
They said, though. They said. Right. Okay, that's you got a 7 out of 10. And here's our final question. Last one, no pressure, but if you miss this, you might be kicked out of the band.
Oof.
School of Rock.
That is a name of a band and a movie.
That is correct. It is the name of a band and a movie. Do you know why that would be, Josue?
It is an incredible movie by the actor Jack Black.
Jack Black is in that movie.
He is in that movie, right?
How many times have you seen the movie School of Rock?
1.5 times, I think.
Really?
Yep.
I think I've seen it maybe once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We should totally watch that movie.
We should watch that movie. We are watching that movie. How did we decide to watch this movie again? Because Incubus.
I wanted to watch Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah. I'm just a bill. You said the Capitol Hill bit, but I can't remember how the rest goes.
Me neither.
Yeah, whatever.
I like I'm amendment to be, an amendment to be, and I'm hoping that they'll ratify me. I don't know why I remember that.
It's a whole generation that knows these dumb songs. Yeah, hope you guys know.
But School of Rock, guys.
School of Rock. And how do you imagine this is going to go? How do you remember the movie School of Rock?
I mean, I remember like Jack Black. I think it's one of Jack Black's first movies, I think, where he's starring in.
What's the movie where he has? Oh, it's not him. But the guy has a tail. Shy Hal.
Shallow Hal.
Shallow Hal.
Okay.
Isn't that Jack Black?
Shallow Hal? No, that's
I know Jason Alexander is in it.
No, Shallow Hal is that comedian. I forget his name. He was like a really big comedian and then kind of like dropped off.
Oh, I'm going to have to look that up for Close in the Loop next time.
Yeah, but anyway, I mean...
I remember School of Rock being a thing and eventually seeing it. I don't think I saw it in theaters.
Yeah. I didn't see it in the theaters either. But I mean, Jack Black is such a like... that's why he's so big today. And I think that's why listening to Incubus and thinking about rock music and seeing like things like that, and Jack Black being in like the limelight right now.
Yeah. With
all the movies he's doing, Minecraft, Jumanji... Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, that's right.
All these
Kung
things.
Fu Panda 7.5.
Exactly, 7.5. I think it was
the backstory of Poe, and what his name is Poe.
Yeah. I think it was just appropriate to, in the vein of rock, to watch some School of Rock.
The train, the vein, the aeroplane.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us to round 2, which is School of Rock or not.
Oh, yes.
I want to know if you can tell if this chaotic classroom moment happened in School of Rock.
Okay.
Or somewhere completely different. So I'm going to describe a scene.
Like somewhere in the world?
Yeah, anywhere. Real or fake? No. I'm going to describe a scene.
Okay.
I won't say the movie name, and you're going to guess School of Rock
or not.
Okay.
Got it.
And I guess I could give you a bonus point if you can guess where else it comes from, if it's not School of Rock.
Okay.
Right now in round 1, you have an 8 out of 11, which is pretty darn great.
Nice.
Number 1, a teacher starts secretly turning their class into a band while pretending to follow the school curriculum.
Yes, that is definitely School of Rock.
That is definitely School of Rock.
He's doing it behind the principal's back.
Behind the principal's back. And honestly, I don't even know if I would have remembered that. So
because the rent is due.
Oh, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Got to pay that rent. Got to pay those bills.
Yep.
I just landed on Park Place. I got to pay for it. Number 2, a shy boy writes original songs to impress a girl, then recruits his classmates to form a band with a killer 80s music video aesthetic.
No, that is not School of Rock.
That is not. Do you know what it's from?
I think that's fake.
I'll give. Yeah, it's definitely from. None of these are fake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is all from something. I'll give you 100 points if you can guess what it's from.
Is it from Scott Pilgrim's something?
No, it's from Sing Street.
Sing Street. I've never seen that movie.
I know, but wasn't that the one in the previous one that
was the same name?
I think so.
I think so too.
Well, nice try. You had 2 chances to get. You could have had 200 more points. People at home got it. Number 3, a teen girl wins a scholarship to a posh music school and forms a pop band in secret while her mom thinks she's doing classical piano.
Dude, that is not School of Rock.
Correct.
I can't recall what movie that actually is, though.
That is from Band Slam.
Oh, never seen it?
Me either. It says in parentheses, or Camp Rock. I also don't know. But nothing says rebellion like an impromptu concert.
Yeah, for sure. Is it like, what you said, teenagers?
Yeah, teen girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was supposed to be at a posh music school, but nope. She formed a pop band.
Which is definitely not posh.
Yeah. I feel like if you're going to rebel, it's not going to be a pop band.
Yeah, I know, right? It couldn't have been grunge or metal.
Yeah.
You know?
4, a teacher enters their class in a statewide competition without permission, risking their job just to prove the kids can rock.
Yes, that is School of Rock.
Yes, that is correct. Also known as the worst parent-teacher conference ever. Could you imagine? I mean, we'll talk about it next week, but to find out that your children are in some sort of a rebellious band because a teacher needs to make money.
I would totally dig it.
Would you? Take them out there. Make money off my kids. It doesn't matter.
I'd be like, I'm supposed to go to a parent-teacher meeting. This is going to be so boring. And then all of a sudden it's like a show, and I'm like, oh, dude, that's my kid. I'm like, yeah.
How about this? A music teacher forces a student to drum until his hands bleed and then tells him he's still not playing fast enough.
Yeah, that is not School of Rock. And
correct.
I believe that movie is called Whiplash.
That's also correct. Could you imagine if that was Jack Black? Play it again. Jeez. Have you seen Whiplash?
Completely different movie. I've only seen parts of it, actually.
Yeah. Ephraim watched part of it too, and he was talking about it. I was like, I haven't seen it, and that's one of those movies where I hear it's good, and I bet it would be good.
Yeah.
But I'm a little like,
hesitant?
Yeah, like not that it would be bad. It's just like the emotional commitment.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like by the time we watch Oppenheimer or whatever, it's like I've been putting this off. And I'm like, I need to see it. I guess.
Yeah, me too. I don't know, but I don't know if it's really drawing my attention that much. And it's funny because we're into music and all that kind of stuff, and we're not really into that one.
It just seems as a drummer, Josue, like you would enjoy the movie.
I know.
Maybe it would ruin drumming for all of us.
Yeah, it's too much like being in a class. I remember my jazz teacher being like,
"Yeah, it's too real."
Yeah, it's too real. I remember one time there's this kid who's playing bass, and I don't know. He was playing, to me, he was playing fine, but who am I? And the teacher is like, stop. What are those drunk rhythms you're playing? Play it again. It's supposed to go boom, 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 boom. And I'm just sitting there like, okay.
Real, especially jazz musicians, make me uncomfortable.
They're so brainy about the whole thing, mathematical about it.
The kids had like a jazz concert at their school, and the different jazz bands played, and they were great. And they would get progressively better because they would get older. And then they had this legit jazz, not just a combo, like a full jazz, like an 8, 9, 10 piece jazz, whatever.
Yeah.
And they just came in and they didn't announce that they were starting. Like everybody else, it's like, here's a big announcement. Here's our whatever band. Here's blah, blah.
Yeah.
The jazz musicians roll in. They all look like jazz musicians, like with the hair and the ponytail, or they're older, and they're not making eye contact. They're not super smiley. They're just grabbing their
polo
instruments.
shirts
and they just
tucked into their slacks.
Yeah, dude. And then you're like, okay, people are just sort of mingling, whatever. And then they just start playing. And I'm like, is this a sound check? Nope. They just started. And it was so good.
Oh, I bet.
But those are the type of guys that it's like, I want to tell you I loved your music, but I think that would offend you.
Yeah. And there's just like this slight arrogance to their like compliments, or they're humble but arrogant at the same time.
And they might be the nicest guys. Maybe it's just my perception, but it's always like that. Like a jazz musician, it feels like that.
Yeah. I remember the only thing that was like one of the, I guess, best things that I learned there was learn all the theory you can so you could forget it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah.
You got to learn the rules so you can break the rules.
And rock out.
Okay, how about this one? A boy, this is number 6 we're on now here, if you were keeping count. A boy joins an elite music program only to discover a magical guitar pick hidden in a museum.
Oh, that is another Jack Black movie.
That's correct.
The Pick of Destiny.
Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny.
Yes.
I've never seen.
Oh, that's a great movie. It's funny.
Is it? It's like, really, you'd say we should watch that?
I think you should watch it.
Oh, yeah, sure. I think you should watch Whiplash. After a food fight, the band's frontman ditches rehearsal to attend a funeral, and the bassist falls into a fountain.
What? Oh, no. What movie is that?
Were you saying it's not School of Rock?
It is not School of Rock.
These are elements I can't imagine in a Jack Black movie.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but you got it.
I don't know what movie that is.
Well, it's okay. I feel like I was a little dishonest. I forgot that there's a made up one in here.
Oh gosh.
But if anybody wants to write this movie,
it sounds
I think we'd
really
be interested
good.
in seeing it.
Sounds like a good movie.
Final question for round 2. You're doing well.
Final countdown.
A student rips an epic guitar solo at the school battle of the bands while their parents watch horrified.
Oh, yes. This is School of Rock.
This is School of Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Schoolhouse Rock. Now, you're consistent, Josue. Oh, no, that's 9. I thought that was 8. That's a full 9 points for round 2.
Woo.
Okay, I'm at our final round here. I didn't tell you, but I have a bonus round at the end that I'm very excited about. So I don't know if we're going to have to edit some of this other stuff out just to keep this mini.
Okay.
Round 3 is going to be a speed round. Maybe not. It's not. I'm just going to do it fast. Lyrics to live by. Okay. Can you complete these iconic or ridiculous lines from music-themed movies and pop culture songs, Josue?
Oh, gosh.
Can you, our audience?
Hope so.
Some are emotional anthems. Others, pure chaos. All of them, unforgettable. Unless you forgot them. Okay, so I'm going to say the lyric. You can finish the line.
Okay.
Bonus points if you name the movie or artist that it's from.
All right.
Number 1, you're not hardcore.
You're not hardcore until you hardcore, something like that. Anyway,
It is something like that. Is
something
that
like
your
that.
final answer?
That is a School of Rock.
Yeah, that is School of Rock. So I'll give you 1 point, but it's not. I don't know if it's quite close enough. You're not hardcore.
Until you're, I don't know, something hardcore.
Unless you live hardcore.
Live.
All right, it's respectable. You got 1 out of 2.
Live.
This is the greatest and best song in the world. I wouldn't have known this one, but I haven't seen this.
But it's a tribute.
Hey, good job.
Yep. But it's a tribute.
1, 2 points from
That is
Tenacious
Tenacious
D.
D. Yep.
Yep. We are the champions.
My friends.
Is there an S on the end? Because I didn't write S.
I don't know.
But not that it matters. But is that why you were hovering?
Yeah.
Because you weren't sure if there was an S.
And friend.
I don't think there is. Okay. What's the movie?
We are the champions.
Yeah.
That's all over. It's a bunch of movies have that song in it.
Yeah. Name them all.
Name them
I don't
all.
know. Name one of them.
Mighty Ducks.
Yes. Very good.
we just did. we did that
D2, the Mighty Ducks. You should know because we watched
song.
that.
We are the champions.
I'm gonna skip this one because it's a little salacious.
Ooh.
Number 5. Let's get down to business.
Let's get down to business. Not coming. Do you have a little bit more, or
Nope.
you have the way? Can you sing?
Let's get down to business. I don't even know if that's the right melody, but it's something like that.
That sounded like the Newsies.
Nope.
Okay.
This is a favorite movie of my brother's, or one that he likes to quote, I think, but I don't know it very well.
Don't know it.
Let's get down to business. I can't hear the melody. To defeat the Huns.
Oh, wait, what is that? What movie is that?
Mulan.
Oh, Mulan.
Technically not a music movie, but still a
Yeah,
banger.
true.
How about this one? I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind.
Doesn't ring a bell.
I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind.
Me saying so. I don't know.
Come on, man. That's Elton John.
Nope, not Elton
That
John.
I put
fan.
it down in words. That's Rocket Man.
Man, you couldn't have picked any other part of the Rocket Man song. He's a Rocket Man.
I hope you don't mind. Come on, that's like.
What part of that is that? Is that
I don't
like
know.
the
I could hear it in my
verse?
head.
That's not part of the chorus.
I think it's the end of the chorus, isn't it?
I don't even know.
Cue it up.
know.
Cue it up.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, next one. Remember my name.
Because I'll let you in.
This is a single word, and it's all caps.
Son.
Not in the way that our kids these days say
Remember my
all
name,
caps.
son?
No. Remember my name.
Captain.
Fame. I'm gonna live forever. No?
No.
You don't know the song Fame? I've never seen it, but I know the song.
What song? What?
Fame.
Who is that?
From the musical Fame.
Oh, never seen it.
Yeah. Well, me either. I was going to say let's add all these to the list, but these are movies that I'm like, yeah, I just...
Yeah.
You're going to like this one. I thought... Never mind. Whatever. You'll really enjoy this.
Okay.
I put on women's clothing. ...
I put on women's clothing.
I put on women's clothing.
And immediately take it off.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to give you the line and see if you can guess what it's from. I put on women's clothing and hang around in bars.
I have no clue.
This is Monty Python. It's the lumberjack song.
Oh.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I work all night and I sleep all day.
Wow.
I wear high heels and what is it? I can't
don't remember.
I heard this song one time in like high school. I don't even know the tune for that either.
So crazy.
Okay.
I'm doing really bad now.
Okay, how about this one? Don't you forget about...
Don't you forget about me.
Great. That's a good one. You got it. What's it from?
The Breakfast Club.
That's right. Cue the fist pumps. So that's 2 points. Final one. Now, this is a story all about how
My life got flipped, turned upside down.
I like to take a minute, just sit right there and tell you how I became a prince of a town called
Cal
Bel
Bel
Air.
Air.
Okay. So you want to officially say where that's from, just so I
Fresh
can
Prince. Fresh Prince.
I know. I just want to. I was writing the point, but I thought, well, let's just make this fair. 9 points. 9 point.
9 point.
All right. Give us your quick pitch. Why should people watch School of Rock?
Quintessential Jack Black. Super entertaining. Kids, fun for the whole family.
Thank God. Let's hope your kid watch
Yes.
it. Watch. Well, we'll see how the kids react.
My kids, I think, will enjoy it. They love Jack Black right now. He's like all over the place. If you
And
like,
he's all over the place.
yeah. If you like funny slapstick, Jack Black music, and just a good time, I think.
Would you consider
Pretty
Jack
entertaining.
Black a national treasure?
Right now, I think Nicolas Cage would totally go find him.
God.
National treasure.
Good.
You
Well
mean?
done. Very well done. All right. This is our final round that you didn't know was coming, Josue.
Oh.
And what's
Okay.
that? Okay. I'm very excited. Not that you knew any of this was coming. Okay. Here we go. Would you mind grabbing that little wooden vase off of
Ooh.
the... This is the random movie band generator. You might need a
Random
piece of
movie
paper
band
for this, so I'm going to give it to you in case. Step 1, you're going to draw a character from this vase.
Okay.
This, what would you call this? No, not right now, but not in a minute. That's
Yeah, I'll
going to
call
be
it a vase.
step 1. In here are characters from all of the things we've watched this season.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Just random characters, okay?
Okay.
We're each going to pull 4 things out of this. Number 2, we're going to assign band roles to each of those 4 people. So you have to select a lead singer, a guitarist, a drummer, and you get a wild card. But you may not.
Bass player?
Yeah, whatever you want. We'll just say 3 band roles and a wild card.
Okay.
You may not use their in-movie roles. Because we watch some music movies and it's not very fair if you're like, yeah, Lenny's going to be my guitar player. No,
Okay.
can't do it. Step 3, present your band. You're going to give the band name,
Okay.
the band genre, and their debut album. Okay? So an example, if I drew Pharaoh, he'd be a lead singer.
Anal bum cover for 500 Trebek. It's album cover.
Another nostalgic reference. If I drew Pharaoh, he'd be my lead singer. If I drew, say we watched Home Alone, Kevin McAllister, he'd probably be a drummer.
Okay.
I don't know if he would be or not. Princess Buttercup, obvious guitarist.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
if we watch Princess Bride, which we haven't yet, Count of Monte Cristo, you know, who knows?
All right. Cool.
He just wild card. He broods in the corner and he controls the lights.
What was his guy, the guy's name? His assistant?
Oh, Jacopo.
Jacopo. He would be like the wild card right there.
He's in here, so you know you could get lucky. All right, so we're gonna draw 4 band members each. And I did my best to shuffle them, but you can also do that too. And if you get 2 stuck together, you know you can pull them apart.
So should I just grab them all at once, or
Well,
should I
one at a time. Don't show me. You look at it.
right.
In real time. I'm gonna probably fast forward this portion on the pod so people don't have to listen and watch all this. All right, great. So let us know, Josue, who you drew out of this magical bucket.
So I drew. Should I go in order of what I put them in?
Well, you tell us who they are. Tell us who they are first, and then tell us what they're going to do.
I got Jenny from Forrest Gump,
Jenny.
Ken Wu from Mighty Ducks.
And if you don't remember who Ken Wu is, that's probably because the movie was terrible.
Yeah,
He's spun around a lot.
yeah, it's
on the
the
ice.
kid who plays hockey and spins around. And
He's
then-
an Olympian.
He's Olympian. Broomhilda
Oh,
from
my lady.
Yeah, from
Robin Hood Men in
Men in
Tights.
Tights. And then I've got Ramses.
Yul Brenner.
He's my wild card.
Okay,
So I'll break it down. Yeah, so I'm picking Jenny as my singer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, wait. She is a singer.
That's right. I'm saying.
You can't do that.
Why not?
That you broke the cardinal rule. You may not use them in their.
Well, she's not really a singer. She wanted to be a singer.
Come
she sang
on.
once.
No, internet will not accept that. I think you're gonna have to rework this band.
Then fine, Broomhilda is my singer.
I kind of like that.
And so Broomhilda is my singer. Ken Wu is my guitar player.
Okay.
Jenny is my drummer.
Yeah. Okay.
And Ramses, like I said, was my wild card.
But what does that mean? What is he gonna do?
You
You got to give him a role in the band.
He's the He can play bass,
Well, he doesn't have to be a musician.
but he can be
He's
the
got-
he's the manager.
Manager. What's his like day-to-day responsibilities?
the
What would he
producer.
be good at?
He's the producer, the audio guy, the lighting guy, and the bookie. He books all the tour.
Yeah, and I feel like he'd get some stuff done because you're afraid to argue with him.
Yeah,
he's like you need to.
He's like, Broomhilda, auto-tune now.
I'd like to hear some auto-tune Broomhilda so bad. Okay, what's would you want to reveal the band name first?
The band name is the Tidebreakers.
The Tidebreakers. Is this because of the Red Sea, or is this just?
Yeah, they had to take a cue from Ramses, and the tide breaks on him.
Yeah.
So, and then, because of who they are, the debut album is All Washed Up.
If he was running a band, I don't think I'd want to be in it because he'd be like, guys, go out there, go play this gig.
Yeah.
You're going to be amazing. I'm going to wait over here.
I'd like to think he'd be more like Tom Hanks as a manager,
Yeah.
like the way he was with the O-Neaters.
I don't think he would be like that. I think he's a real hands-on guy, but he doesn't do any other work.
Give him an opportunity. You know what I mean?
to shine.
Yeah, exactly.
He had an opportunity. Charlton Heston was better.
The genre is new metal.
New metal. Okay.
There you go. I didn't actually think of that one, but yes, I thought about it.
Broomhilda leading up the new metal crew.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my 4 that I pulled. Guy Shades Patterson.
Oh, geez. Okay.
He can't be a drummer though.
Yeah. Okay.
Azim,
Azim is from. Oh, is that
the Moorish man that
Yeah.
escaped prison with Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yeah.
And he's the great one.
Oh gosh.
Mama Gump
Mama Gump.
and Mercedes from The Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so here's my lineup. The Guy Patterson is my lead singer. He's
Okay.
got lead frontman energy. The whole
Yeah.
time he played the drums, he should have been leading the band. Okay?
Yeah, true.
Mercedes is my bass player.
Mm-hmm.
She strikes me as a vibe of a female bass player that would really rock out. She's got that kind of unique,
Yeah.
She's quiet, but like packs a powerful punch.
Solid bass line.
Yeah. Azim is my drummer.
Yeah.
I mean, he is
He's the
holding
backbone.
down the backbone of the band. He's the pocket. He's like, yeah.
I see that.
You very brave for a not at home boy. Different movie. And Mama Gump is my manager. I feel like she would handle the details well, encourage the band.
Yeah.
And she'd handle a really solid craft services.
I was destined to be your band manager.
I packed you some cucumber sandwiches.
It's just my time. It's just my time.
Here's some sweet tea. Now go on and sing for them, honey. All right. I like this. I might have to save this bucket because we didn't
Yeah.
even get to Timon and Pumbaa.
That's awesome. Hakuna Matata, yo. Hakuna Matata.
So I want to ask you, our audience, let us know what your childhood rock star dream was. These are your 2 prompts in the comments. 1, Monopoly House Rules. 2,
Yes.
did you dream you were going to be a rock star as a kid? Let us know. Or did you just want to date a band member? I don't know. Let us know in the comments.
Heck yeah.
Or vote in the poll. I don't even know what I'm going to put in the poll today, but it's going to be great, and you should scroll to it.
Yes, scroll to the poll.
Scroll to the poll, baby. All the links for everything in the show are at wdyt.show.
Show.
That's what do you think? And you can drop us a voice memo or email an idea to ideas@wdyt.show. If this whole time you're thinking about, no, this is what you need to watch next, we will listen and we will respond. So in the meantime, you can watch all of the full episodes there at YouTube/@wdyt.show. But the links for everywhere are at wdyt.show. Again, for those people in the back, wdyt.show. If you're there, wherever you are right now, please like.
Yes, like,
Please
subscribe,
follow.
share.
Subscribe and share and text a friend who used to be in a school band with you. And I want you to tell
That's
them
so funny.
you're not hardcore unless you listen to this hardcore podcast episode about Jack Black.
And live hardcore with us.
Yep. Next week, episode 41, School of Rock. Watch with us.
Awesome.
See you guys.
Peace out, everyone.
Bye.